Hi! Today I am inspired by the blooming trees. It's the last day of March and the trees have started to bloom and they are so pretty. I'm mainly inspired by my neighbor's yard. I want to show you that tree. I'm not even sure that I'm allowed to, but like I'm going to show it to you. So what I want to do today is a monochromatic pink look with like drawn flowers, probably in my crease. This is one of my most favorite things about spring, the blooming trees. They are just so pretty. A little disclaimer before we get started, you might notice that my nails have yellow stains on them. I don't want you to get like grossed out. Thing is, I used turmeric last night, so I have no idea how to remove this from my nails. My nails are stained with turmeric. I'm going to have to do my nails pretty soon, so I'm not too stressed about it because I'm going to remove them anyway. Anyways, let's get into the makeup. I'm going to start with my face because I'm scared that the flowers that I'm going to draw in my crease are going to transfer, so I don't want to just keep them there waiting for too long, if you know what I mean. I'm going to start by priming my face. I'm going to use this Makeup Forever primer on the sides of my face and blend it in with my hands. Then in the center of my face, I'm going to apply the Beauty Blender Leveler Primer. I actually thought this does nothing for my skin. Like for the longest time, I thought primers don't do much, you know? But then one day I skipped primer because I was just lazy and stuff. And my skin, like the finish of my foundation looked so much more textured. I think it kind of depends on the foundation as well. Because with most foundations that I own, I don't feel the need to prime, but like with this Fenty Hydrating Longwear that I usually use for my YouTube videos, it kind of looks so textured without the primer underneath. So thank you, little Beauty Blender primer. Although I wouldn't recommend it because the packaging is just trash. Because it's hard plastic and you can't squeeze the product out, which is like very annoying. So the Fenty Hydrating Longwear foundation, I'm going to mix different shades of these, mixing them on my hand first, spreading that evenly on my face, and then I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge and picking up the excess product from my hand and blending. Let's apply a little bit of this Maybelline Fit Me concealer underneath my eyes. I'm concentrating it in the inner portion of my under eyes and applying a tiny dot on my eyelids as well. Today I want to try a different contour technique. I saw Alexandra doing her contour with a brow pencil. I'm going to look in my drawer and see what I have, and I will use a brow pencil to contour. I'm so excited. As usual, I'm going to leave this dry for like a minute or two. I'm just going to go and search for my brow pencil meanwhile. Okay, found it. Now I'm just going to blend the concealer before I start to contour. I'm so excited. What if this is like life-changing technique? I really hope this works. I'm so excited. By the way, I just forgot to mention this is the Goof Proof in the shade 3.5 from Benefit. Let's see how this works. It almost vanished completely. Let me just try that again. I'm gonna try a smaller brush this time. Hope it won't pick up as much product as the previous one did. Like it's very subtle. Maybe I could use like a darker shade of the pencil. I kind of like the finish. It's like very natural. I'm blending it down on my jawline here. It blends really easily as well. Okay, love it. Like natural, subtle. I like it. Okay, let's set the under eyes. I'm going to use, as usual, my RCMA No Color powder. First, I'm going to blend the creases so I don't set them into place, and pick up some powder on my sponge and press it on my under eyes, and also bringing it down towards my pores to blur them. I'm gonna apply some powder bronzer a little bit above the contour. This is the Dior Nude bronzer. And like, I'm just going to do little stamps like that to warm up the skin a little bit. Also on my forehead. I'm gonna apply some pink blush. Gonna mix these two shades from the Sigma Blush Cheek Palette. Really dusting off the excess from the brush and applying it high up on my cheekbone. Kind of on the sides of my face. I'm gonna finish up the skin with the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. Applying it right here, kind of above the blush. Also, it kind of meets the blush, let's say. It's a little bit above it. A little bit on my chin, tip of the nose, in between my brows here, and above my forehead. Above my brows, actually, it's not above. I can't highlight here above my forehead. And a little bit on my cupid's bow. Let's move on to the eyeshadow. I don't want something that's way too dark. I want kind of like a pastel pink so the flowers can stand out. So I'm going to use the Sweet Pinks by Juvia's Place. I hope this will be suitable. Thinking this and this. Basically 2 colors. Let's see what I can come up with. I'm going to have to do a little bit of that because the concealer creased. I will pick this light, cute pink shade here. This used to be my favorite color as a child. It's kind of a light pink shade. So the eyeshadow is going to be pretty basic. Just going to start here and just blend whatever is left in my crease. I picked up some more to build up the intensity of the pigment. I'm going to apply some on my lower lash line as well. And connecting it to the top part and kind of lifting it up here. I have not done a pink look in such a long time. On my lid I'm going to apply this shimmer here. Just going to use my finger, like why not? Let's see if I can reach my inner corner with it. Major Barbie doll vibes. I want to do a thin wing to add some definition to my eye because these light colors can make me look pretty washed out. I'm going to use the Sephora Intense ink liner. I'm just going to do it kind of halfway like that. Doing a line from my outer corner and connecting that to my lid. I will do some little flowers like that. I'm using liquid lipstick. I'm trying to keep my brows raised because I don't know if this had the time to dry and I'm scared of transfer. So I'm using the Sigma liquid lipstick in the shade Awaken and I'm going to pick it up on a painting brush. This is actually from a craft store. You can find makeup brushes that are shaped like this, but like a painting brush works just fine. I'm just going to do the basic 5 petals flower. That's so cute. I want a darker pink in the middle, but I will have to look for that. Or like a purple or something. I'm pretty mad that I did not manage to place them the same. This is kind of a little bit lower, but like whatever. I cleaned up my brush and I wet it with some micellar water, and now I'm going to dip into the Berries by Juvia's Place. I'm going to mix these 2 shades, so like just in the corner because my brush is wet. And let's do a little point here in the middle. I'm going to link on the screen the first time I tried the micellar water hack. You basically can wet your brush with micellar water and then you can create precise lines with your eyeshadow. I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply a little bit of mascara to finish off, and I'll be using the mascara from Sephora Collection. I added a little bit more blush, I just used the same one. Now I'm going to do my lips. I'm just going to line them with the NYX matte lip liner in the shade To Do's. I want to try something on my lips, we'll see if I succeed. I'm overlining the center I'm also going to do some light filling in. Thing is, I want kind of like a darker shade in the center. I'm just going to lightly pat that so it looks a little bit more diffused. And I'm going to apply a little bit of this Super Stay Matting from Maybelline in the shade Ruler right in the center here. I want to create that kind of bitten lip effect. I think I applied maybe a little bit too much of that lipstick. I'm gonna finish off with a little bit of gloss. I'm not sure if I want to change it or anything. I redid the lip with a little bit less lipstick in the middle. I think I'm a little bit happier with it. At this point, I don't even know how it looked before, so like, I don't know if it's a difference or not. But this is the look all complete. Really hope you like it. I feel like it's really cute, like I really love it. I should have placed these ones a little bit higher because now I have to keep my brows extremely raised or my eyes closed for you to see the flowers. That's a little thing that I would change. Hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!